I think this is my first day off in the last 3 years, so I guess you could say today's a pretty important day for me. I'm sure you all have exchanged enough words to find out that I've met most of you on routine traffic stops. The 76 people that didn't RSVP were contribute to the registry didn't receive warnings. I don't know if there's any correlation there. But Corey put this day together within the last 2 months because we decided to get a head start on our family, so thank you for everyone for being here tonight. I'd like to thank Dave, Norman, Wade for welcoming me into their family, finally. Corey and I have a bit of an age gap, which ruffled some feathers initially, but when it became clear how much she meant to me and that my borderline unhealthy work ethic is the only reason I'm in my mid-30s and without kids, well, everyone was open arms after that, so thank you for that. I know my mom and dad have been waiting for this day for a long time. And my sister, who's been married for 8 years now, congratulations. Mom, you taught me how to speak my mind, which is another reason why it took me so long to get to this day. Dad, you taught me what hard work was. I think you taught me a little too well, but I know my coworkers who need a shift covered are very grateful for what you and Mom instilled in me. I want to thank my best man, Tom. Tom and I went to Western Michigan University together. He's the reason I knew Friendswood was on the map. And if it wasn't for Tom, I wouldn't be here standing with my beautiful bride today, so thank you, Tom. Jason Buford, we met at the gym after I moved to Friendswood. I've humiliated Jason week after week, month after month. Curl over a trash can in the corner of the gym. I don't typically like having a workout partner, so that's usually my way of weeding them out, but no matter what I did, he wouldn't quit. Jason and Tom are two of the most loyal and honest people I've ever met. I know because I do background checks on everybody before I consider them a friend, which is why I only have 3 groomsmen. Ryan, my third, Corey's brother, he hasn't had any run-ins with any of my coworkers yet, so he made the cut too, except Officer Hudgens, who gave him a warning. Thank you for that. But Ryan still doesn't have a front license plate, so we'll talk about that later. My officiant, I feel weird calling that because he's also one of my best friends, Jonathan Jaquay. He'd be staying up here with these 3 groomsmen I have if he wasn't so good at wearing so many hats, so thank you for what you did today. To the bridesmaids, not all of you passed the background check, but some of you even got vaccinated. It's true. But since Corey speaks her mind even more than I do, she too is limited with friends to choose from. So thank you for being there for her today. Alex, our ring bearer, you weren't supposed to outdo me with your suit, and I'll talk to your dad about that later. Thank you. Presley, our flower girl, thank you for not wearing your mother's eyelashes. You look beautiful. I have to give a special thanks to my coworkers who have been so supportive, most never hesitating, providing their unsolicited marriage advice. I guess most of them are experts, having been through this day multiple times. I think the most common messages were, "It's not too late," or "There goes your overtime," or "I hope you signed a prenup." Pearson texted me yesterday morning. Pearson, where are you? There you are. He was so generous to offer me his fallout shelter that's quote-unquote off the grid. Corey asked what I was laughing at, and I told her what I read, and she asked if she could come. Roberts texted me last night too. He said there's still time, you can sneak out of the country as a safe place. You guys are great, thank you. Chief said I make a good father and husband. That means a lot coming from you, Chief. Just waiting for when he thinks I'll make a good sergeant. And Corey, my beautiful bride. As much as Corey and I have the same likes and interests, what drew me to her even more were all the pet peeves we share and all the things we both dislike. I think Corey's the first person that actually has more dislikes than me. Some of you may have seen close to half my house on Facebook Marketplace over the past year, but that's okay thanks to the current administration we have. My TD Ameritrade's down over 75%, so I'll take what I can get right now. Let's go, Brandon. Anyway, Corey, you're the love of my life. I can't tell you how good it feels to be working and living for someone other than myself. I can't wait to start our family and wake up next to you every day for the rest of my life. Thank you.